Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, February 11th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is ready, set, envision. And it could just be as easily ready, set, daydream. So, oh my goodness, the astro today is so powerful for a new moon. We have a new moon in the sign of Aquarius, but it's not just this new moon that we're working with today. We actually also have Jupiter conjunct Venus. And like I've been saying, it's like the universe is kind of like, can I take your order, please? So we definitely want to unpack and go through these energies. So let's start with this new moon. The new moon in Aquarius will happen at 11:06 a.m. Pacific time. It is happening at 23 degrees Aquarius, and it's not really lined up too much with anything else. There's no really strong energies that are feeding into it. I think like the closest energies that are feeding into it would be like that square with Mars, but even that's pretty wide. So we're really just working in the pureness of this new moon. So new moon energies are a great time to plant seeds, to set intentions. And that's a big part of the process already that we've been working with Aquarius energy, working on our vision, working on our vibration. Now, highly supporting this is the conjunction of Venus and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius. So again, using that Aquarius energy of vibration and vision, here we have Venus. Venus with pleasure and our gifts and worth, energy, abundance, love, beauty, goodness. And then we have Jupiter, and Jupiter's like, how can I expand this for you? So just having that combination, even if it wasn't a new moon, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what's your vision? What do you want? Tune into it. The new moon just adds to this energy. It's definitely a yes and kind of energetic day. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that it's like immediate, right? It's not waving a magic wand and suddenly appears before you. So even if that does happen, congratulations for you. But do be aware that the patience process is still part of what we're working with. But today is a day to spend some time with the vision. What does it feel like? What does it look like? What do you think when you're as part of this vision? What do you feel as part of this vision? What do you smell like? What do you look like? What are you eating? Really digging into the, gosh, it's almost like this tangible energetic energy. Just really energetic energy. How's that? Right? Okay. Really digging into that and allowing yourself to be surrounded by the essence of it. So this is potent. Now 23 degrees, that is 5. So really working the mental energies, which are strong right now, right? Really working with that mental energy to set this up for yourself. And it's interesting, the Sabian symbol for this. So 23 degrees, Aquarius, Sabian symbol, open back up to it, is a big bear setting down and waving all its paws. And it talks about self-discipline, which results from intelligent development of individual faculties, under proper training. What really comes to mind with this is that we are evolving in and through this energy. So really paying homage to the evolution of yourself in and through this vision, realizing that the you that you are right now will be even more evolved tomorrow as you're going through these energies. Now, I think the next part also really feels important. So Aquarius 24 degrees, because a lot of people read the next degree. I like to read the degree where we're at, but I understand, again, this is this evolving process. So reading Aquarius 24 degrees, a man having overcome his passions teaches deep wisdom in terms of his experience. Now, what it says here is passions, but what it feels more so than passion is, And the word just left. What is it with me and C words that just leave my head? Like, just like, adios, goodbye. Compulsive energy, that's the word. It's not passion, it's compulsive energy. And I think today, even with like that Venus Jupiter energy, we want to be very aware of compulsive energy that we could be working with. I think sometimes when it comes to compulsion, it's that desire for the now, right? And we talked about it. We talked about like, hey, there still is this patience process. I have the trust card and the awareness card. And the trust card is like, yeah, trust. We are moving through these layers. We are getting there. And yet it's getting there. It isn't just now, right now, you know? And so being aware of compulsion, because I think sometimes it is those compulsive or impulsive energies that can pull us off the track when we're on our way, you know, in that vibration, holding the vision, and then it's like, oh, a cookie, you know, and you're going to dinner where it has your favorite dessert, but you're like, oh, I just need the cookie now. You know, we get sucked into the moment, which there's nothing wrong with the moment. But what came to mind as I was looking at the astro and really feeling through these energies is something that Danielle Laporte said at one of her talks that I went to that has like rooted so deeply in me, and I find it to be one of the most helpful things that I ever heard. She said, be impeccable with your desire. And I feel that so much in this energy with the Venus Jupiter. This isn't about, you know, envisioning something. I want to dissuade you from your visions, but it's not like, you know, envisioning the cookie when what you really want is like a piece of chocolate cake. It's really tuning in to the root of your desires and being impeccable, knowing that there is some level of alignment in honoring that energy. And so I think that's like almost like a word of caution in this energy. Like, yes, we are evolving, like, honor that, honor yourself, be impeccable with this vision, be impeccable with your desire, be impeccable with your passion, be impeccable with what you long for, realizing that it has this place for you in your life. And I really do believe that our passions, these things that we desire and long for, are also rooted and connected to our purpose. So really holding space and holding energy for that in this new moon. And again, I think it's a word of caution because Jupiter is definitely I'll have the ice cream now and hand me the cookie, and hopefully I'll have room for the cake later kind of energy. Whereas it's like, wait for the cake, you know, hold space for that thing that you're really, really longing for in and through this. Hold the vision. It's funny because there's this song that will pop up all the time. I don't even know what it's called, but it says hold the line in the song. And that's what I feel with this is like, hold the vision. Be willing to be patient. Be willing to dance with the vision. Be willing to work with the vision. Be willing to evolve with the vision. Be willing to let the vision evolve with you, but like honor it, you know? So that's what I'm getting with this new moon energy. Really potent. Now, it's also nice because the rest of the day is fairly quiet. We do have a connection with the moon and Mars before the new moon. And again, that kind of, I always like to look at, like, what is the first connect or the last connection? Tripping over my words, sorry. What is the last connection before the new moon? So it is this connection with Mars. So it's like Mars in Taurus. What do you value? And are you taking according actions? Or again, are we just kind of lost in the compulsion or in these other energies? How can you work on your personal impeccability as we move forward and trusting in that impeccability? And I will say that I heard that phrase at the exact perfect time in my life where I was debating, like, do I eat the cookie? I really want the cake, but do I eat the cookie? And I did not, and the cake came along, you know? And so it's really working with the universe for this and working with, you know, your support team on the other side to help you in and through this. So besides that, we also will have the moon shifting into Pisces, 11:23 p.m. So late in the evening. But oh my goodness, I feel so much relief with the moon shifting into Pisces. If you are like me and sleep has been difficult, I am really hoping that moon in Pisces will aid in resting. But the moon will be void, of course, through the rest of the day. So it's really a good day for daydream. And I just had that song pop into my head. What a day for a daydream. So ready, set, daydream. I also want to point out, interestingly, I have the morality card in reverse and I have the suppression card in reverse. So both of these things feel like throwing off chains, throwing off energies that have held us back, allowing us to move forward in and through this. I also have the laziness card, 9 of Cups. In reverse. Now there's two things with this. 9 of Cups is like wishes fulfilled. So again, my feeling, wishes fulfilled. It's coming. But laziness in reverse, sometimes it's like let yourself rest. You don't have to do anything. It's like, no, don't just rest. Do daydream. Do the work in alignment with this because this energy will pay off. I said that at 11:11. So let us make that the threshold which we move gracefully through, right? So you can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. If you are interested, I will be doing a patron group Zoom right during that new moon. So you can always join my patron link. It is posted below. I'm also coming out, I wanted to announce this earlier, but I'm coming out with kind of a new, hopefully it will be a series with my friend Kaika, and we explored the origin of the Ho'oponopono. So if that is something that you utilize in your spiritual toolbox, I encourage you to tune in because Kaika educated me on energies around this, and I would like to share that with you so we can make some changes with this energy. So that is it for today. Book a reading, and besides that, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.